Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're getting ready to start we're going to do a flow of yoga for stress relief. We're going to find our way kindly. We're going to find our way. That's what we're going to do. So find your space in your home, and maybe it's a mat, maybe it's a towel, maybe it's just your carpet. Your hardwood floor might need some cushioning, but find a way to get some space. You might want to find a couple books or a block if you have a yoga block, or maybe a couple blankets or a pillow, something that maybe you can find your way to be supported. And we'll find this next hour together. So thank you so much for finding your way. It's so nice to see you. Finding your way to your mat. We'll come down calmly and we'll find a way to relax. Allow Mother Earth to hold you. And take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Just yesterday when I was wrapping up my own personal time, the thought that came to mind was, Mother Earth has to be so happy right now. I think she can take a deep breath in and a long breath out as well. So finding your way, moving your body to feel supported and allow Mother Earth to hold you. Please take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Notice your breath and scan your body. Scan it for just the way you are. No judgment. Just see how you feel. Connecting with your body and allowing it to find some ease. If indeed it serves you, rather than stretching the legs long, maybe you place the feet on the mat, the knees bent, and you lengthen the lower back. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. There's my sweet little Cabby. She just thought she would join us for a moment. The privileges of being at home, right? Add a smile to your face and just know that, yes, there are so many privileges right now that we're receiving. Be open to receive them. The time, the space, honor them. Placing one hand on your heart and the other hand right on top of it. Know that as you hold your own heart, and along with all of those people out there who love you, we all hold your heart as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Just simply notice it. Notice how your heartbeat feels. And see if you can hear it. Notice how your breath feels. Deepen it on the inhale and lengthen it on the exhale. Breathe. It's the only thing you have to do. Everything else I guide you to is clearly optional. You choose what works for you. Breathe. See if there's any opportunity to take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Please breathe in, fill up, open your mouth and exhale. Breathe in, open your mouth and exhale. Please breathe in and out through your nose. Just simply notice it. Reach the arms to the ceiling and wiggle the fingers. Reach the feet to the ceiling and wiggle the toes. Roll through the ankles, roll through the wrists. Exhale, wrap your arms around the knees and just notice. roll your body side to side. Come on through center and stretch your body long, please. Do it kindly, looking for space. Open it up. Breathe. Reach with the fingertips. And when you're ready to exhale, wrap your arms back around the knees and tuck that chin in. Notice the constriction in the tight space and breathe right into that space. Deep breath in. That long breath out. A deep breath in. And a long breath out. On your next exhale, lay that head gently on the mat and release. Let the back of the head find comfort and then open those arms. Maybe they come to goalposts. Notice your elbows and your wrists. Try to get the backs of the hands on the mat. Or maybe you stretch the arms out like airplane wings. You reach and stretch and lengthen your arm. Take a deep breath in and reach those feet to the ceiling. Pull the right knee in and lengthen the left leg towards the mat. Inhale, please. Lift both legs to the ceiling. Bend the left knee and let the right leg lengthen to the mat. Inhale, lift both legs to the ceiling and bend both knees. Wrap your arms around the knees and tuck your chin in. On your next exhale, lay your head back down and open those arms, goalposts or airplane wings, and drop the knees on over to your right. As you drop the knees to the right, you're welcome to find your space and move, but lift up that right shoulder, roll through the left shoulder, and gaze opposite those knees. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Notice it. Notice how you feel when you let go. On your inhale, please bring the knees and the gaze back through center. And on the exhale, let those knees drop on over to the left. You're welcome to readjust them. Lift up your left shoulder, roll through, and gaze opposite those knees. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Try your best to let go. Breathe. On your inhale, come on back through center. Lift those legs to the ceiling and support them with your hands. Point and flex your feet. And rotate at the ankles. Allow the legs to gently separate and place the elbows on the mat. Use the hands to support them. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Tilt the heels up and the toes down and just lengthen your space. Breathe. On your inhale, pull the legs back through center. Pull the right knee in and lengthen the left leg. Reach the right arm to the ceiling and stretch it long overhead. Point your toe. Reach the arm back up and peel the arm open out from your shoulder. Palm faces up. Allow the left hand to find the shin and just gently persuade that knee across the body. Use the elbow on the floor to simply support that leg. Twist through and look back. You know if it's all right to let go of that knee and twist through deeper. You choose what works for you. Honoring your practice. Take a deep breath in, pull that belly in, and exhale, relax. Breathe. Inhale, find your way back through center. Lift both legs to the ceiling and breathe. Place the elbows on the floor and let those legs just find their way outward. Turn the toes down, turn the heels up, and lengthen and open your space. Exhale, pull the legs together. Allow the left knee to come on in and drift the right leg down. Stretch the left arm straight over your head. Reach and stretch. Reach the arm high and allow it to extend right out from your shoulder. The hand to the leg. Pull the leg across gently, using the elbow and the hand as some support if you need it. Lift up those shoulders, twist through, pull the belly in, and look opposite the knee. You're always welcome to let go and twist through a little deeper if that serves your practice. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Simply breathe. Open your space. Inhale back through center and stretch both legs to the ceiling. Bend the knees and just see if you can find a way to roll forward and back on your mat. Gently, you can straighten the legs. You can keep them bent. But notice it. And when you're ready, find your way into a seated position with those legs crossed. As you find your way to a seated position, sit up as tall as you can. Lift your heart and lengthen your back. Inhale, lift your arms high, and exhale, place the hands right next to the hips. Reach the left arm way out, reach the right arm up, turn the palm to face the left, and lean on over. Both sits bones on the mat. Just simply breathe. Inhale, lift your body through center. Reach up, look up, and exhale, place your hands down. Reach the right arm out, lift up your left, turn the palm to face the right, and lean on over. Breathe, lean back as you lean over. Notice it. Inhale through center, reach up, look up. Exhale, take that forward fold. Tuck your chin in, round through the back. Inhale, push into your palms, lift up, and walk the fingertips forward. Hinge at the hips, lean on in, and tuck that chin in. Breathe. Breathe into the back space of your heart. Expand and contract your rib cage. Inhale, please. Reach up, look up. Place those hands behind you, palms down, fingertips somewhat facing forward, and just simply gently lean back. Maybe the elbows stay bent, maybe you begin to straighten. Lift up, look up. Breathe. Exhale, tuck your chin in. Inhale, reach on up. And exhale, place those hands behind you, feet down, knees up, and simply a gentle reverse table. And as you find the reverse table, notice that your look up, the gaze up to the ceiling, opens your up. Let the shoulders roll and breathe. On your next exhale, tuck the chin in, place the bottom down, and simply cross your legs the way they weren't last time. Inhale, find your way to a straightened back. And exhale, sit up taller. Inhale, lift the arms high, and exhale, hands beside your hips. Slip the left hand over. Reach the right arm up and over. Remember to lean back a little bit. Lean over, and maybe you exhale to look down, or maybe you inhale to look up. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out, and inhale back through center. Reach up, look up. Place the hands next to your hips, slide on out to the right. Inhale, up and over. Turn the palm to face the right, and lean on over. Pull the belly in. Feel the side body stretch. Inhale through center. Reach up, look up. Exhale, place those hands behind you. Feet down, knees up, lift your bottom. Reverse your table. Breathe. Exhale, the chin comes down. You cross the legs again. We inhale to lift, and we exhale. Let's take that forward fold one more time. Inhale to lift up, and let's simply find our boat pose. Finding our balance right here, being attached to Mother Earth, grounded, low. Sit up as tall as you can, and then see if you can catch the backs of those thighs. Let the knees and the shoulders drift apart, and see if you can lift your heart and breathe. Maybe you let go of the legs, maybe you don't. And maybe you reach up high. We breathe. The exhale lets us find that spot and then roll those legs around behind you, and we'll find our hands and knees. As you find the hands and knees, allow the hips to be over the knees and stretch the arms in front of you. And as you do, find the long line of energy from your hands to your hips, puppy dog pose. Just breathe. Bring the hands back in under your shoulder. Maybe the hips drift into the heels. Remembering, if the hips to the heels does not work for you, puppy dog pose is a great place to stay. Breathe. A deep breath in. A long breath out. Pull your body back up to tabletop and find your cow, the lift of the chin and the heart, and the cat, the lift of the back. Breathe into the front space of your heart, and then breathe out. Expand the back space. Inhale into your cow, and exhale into your cat. Inhale into your cow, and exhale into your cat. Find your way to neutral, and lean to the right, and then lean backwards, and lean to the left, and pull your body forward. And then see if you can find a great big circle, and notice what's happening to your wrists, your shoulders, your knees, your hips. Come through neutral, and then lean over to the left. Push back, lean to the right, pull forward, and then find a way to roll through circles. Come back to neutral, find your space. One more cow, and one more cat. Roll over those toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. We breathe. While we're here, let's find our space. Maybe walk your feet wider, tuck your chin in, look back. Maybe walk your feet in so they're about hip width apart. Lift your chin, look at your hands, lift them. Notice it. Find security in your mat. Push down to lift the tailbone high. Let the chest lean into your thighs. Breathe. Maybe bend that right knee, and maybe bend the left. Maybe bend the right knee, and maybe bend the left. Lengthen both legs to whatever degree you can, and then let the knees hover over the mat. Let the knees come down, push back, child's pose. Remembering that child's pose is always here for you, anytime you need it. Focus on the breath and breathe in and out through the nose. Breathe. In and out through the nose. Pull that body back up to hands, knees, and inhale, lift your left arm high. Slip it on through, let the shoulder tap. And inhale, feel it back open, reach up. Exhale, slip it on through. Lean in, lean a little bit over to the left, and reach that right arm straight in front of you. Notice your balance, pull your belly in. See if you can gaze up to the ceiling. Allow that right leg to find its way behind you, maybe the ball of the foot on the mat. It's not a have to, but let's try. And then notice your balance. Breathe. And inhale, maybe lift the foot. Just notice what happens. Notice your balance, the wiggles, the wobbles. Notice it. Just simply breathe. Finding a way between the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. We're calming it all down. Bend the knee, place it back on the floor. Bring the hand in and inhale, peel that left arm open. Wiggle the fingers. Remember, there's hope and opportunity. Reach for it. And place that hand down. Inhale, please peel the right arm open and slip it on through. Tap that shoulder down, and then inhale, reach it high. Slip it on through, pull the belly in, and lean over to the right a little bit. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Reach that left arm forward. Palm faces down, find your balance. Spread your fingers wider, it helps. See if you can tuck the chin underneath that arm and look up. Breathe. If it feels right, go ahead and extend that left leg back. The ball of the foot will help you find balance. Notice it. Pull the belly in and try to gaze up. And then just notice if there's any opportunity to lift that leg off the floor. Maybe. Notice the balance. The worst thing that'll happen is you'll roll over. You can always get back up. Just breathe. Yeah, notice it. Deep breath in and long breath out. On the exhale, the knee comes down. We reposition the hand and inhale, peel the right arm open. We breathe. Wiggle the fingers, reach. And then exhale, place it down. Finding one more time that child's pose, maybe the knees splay and the toes touch, and we find our way to rest. We breathe. Pull forward to your hands and knees. Roll over those toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Pedal out those knees. We walk the dog. And I don't know about you, but this weather's been amazing. Right, maybe it's a little rainy now and then, but we've had some sunshine. So get out and walk your dog, or maybe walk your neighbor's dog. There's always a reason to get out. Breathe. Inhale to the tippy toes, and exhale, heels towards the mat. Tuck your chin in, look towards your belly button, and lift. Inhale, tippy toes, bend the knees, carry those feet towards the top of the mat. Maybe it takes 5 or 6 steps, it doesn't really matter. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees a lot, chest to thighs. Try to turn your head upside down. Root to rise, we'll stand on up. Let's stand up for what we believe in, and then choose to do something about it. Bring those hands to heart center and find your balance. Find your peace. Remembering that peace is not finding a place to go to that's silent. Peace is having calm in your heart, right in the midst of chaos. So please visit your calm often. It's there, I promise. Inhale, lift the arms high and let go. And wash it away, hands through heart center, reaching for the toes. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale, we'll find the half lift of preparation, flat back. Place the hands down, step the feet back. We'll come into high plank. And we find this high plank tonight. Let's just find a way to stretch the body long. Drive the crown of the head forward, the heels back, and breathe. Remember, those knees are always there if you need a little support. And always know there's support out there. We just have to remember to ask. Place the feet back down, maybe lengthen the body, or stay on the knees. Either one works well. Take a deep breath in and place the knees down. Push back, child's pose. Pull forward, downward facing dog. Roll over the toes, lift your hips. Place those feet and breathe. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, tippiest of toes, and exhale, carry those feet between your hands. It might take 1 or 2 steps. It might take more or less. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, find your way to forward fold. Remember, bend the knees a lot, turn upside down. Root to rise, lift it all the way on up. Bring those hands, please, to heart center. Maybe this time setting an intention. An intention for yourself or for someone you care about. Intention for world peace. On your next inhale, release it to the universe. Remember, there's people who care. They'll help you. Bring the palms back through heart center and reach for those toes. An inhale to lift and an exhale to place the hands down. We'll step the feet back. This time, let's all drop to our knees and find our way halfway down. Let the tops of the legs come down, the tops of the feet come down, and find your baby cobra. Exhale, let your chin find the mat. Inhale, lift baby cobra. And exhale, tuck that chin in, that hairline finds the mat. Inhale, begin to lift up, straightening through the arms, tabletop to child's pose. Roll over those toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. We breathe. Tuck the chin in and look back, look up. Notice. Neutralize your neck and breathe. Inhale, tippy toes. Maybe this time we bend the knees and just hop the feet between the hands lightly. We inhale to half lift and we exhale to forward fold. Root to rise. Stand up for what you believe in. Bring those hands to heart center, seal it. Inhale, lift up. Let's take a side bend on over to the right. And inhale through center to reach up, look up, and a side bend on over to the left. Reach up, look up, maybe a baby back bend. The hands through heart center to wash it away. Inhale, lift, and the place of the hands down. We step those feet back. High push-up goes to low. We move our body forward and up, and we roll over the toes, lift our hips, downward facing dog. So you can always leave out the high push-up to low. You can take them on your knees. But please know, find a space that works for you. Breathe. One more time, inhale, tippy toes, bend the knees, carry those feet between your hands. We'll inhale to half lift and we'll exhale to turn our head upside down. We'll root to rise to lift it all the way on up. We'll exhale those hands to heart center just simply to reconnect. You have everything you need. Inhale, lift the arms high, let's take a twist. Right hand forward, left hand back, bend those knees a little bit. Inhale to lift on up and exhale, twist the other way. Inhale to lift on up, open the arms, a baby back bend. To bring the fingertips down and inhale, half lift. Place the hands down, step the feet back and find your way, maybe with those knees halfway down. That baby cobra, an upward facing. We roll over the toes, lift our hips, downward facing dog. We simply breathe. Walk those hands back to your feet, walk the feet open. Bend the knees, grab the elbows, turn the head upside down and just sway side to side. Notice and release, let the body go. Placing the left hand down, bend the left knee, reach up to your fingertips and lift up. Place the right hand down, bend the right knee, inhale, peel the body open. Place the hand down, walk the hands out, come back into your downward facing dog and breathe. Inhale, please lift up your right leg. Bend it, stack at the hip, and straighten the leg behind you. Level off your hips. One time, pull that knee in toward your nose. We'll lift it high and step forward. We'll find our warrior V. We'll find heel to arch alignment on a balance beam. We'll peel the body open gently. We bend the right knee so the knee is over the ankle, and we check the back foot, the left one, to make sure that the toes are in front of the heel. We lift our shoulders, our heart, and we open the arms. The heart, the shoulders, the hips are facing forward. And then if you take a look at the knee, it's only the knee and the fingertips that are reaching. We breathe, we bend into the pose, and we reach so far back. That's where we learned all the stuff we know. We reach so far forward into those dreams, and we bring the hands right back to center, the shoulders, and we sit down deeper. We remain in the present, remembering we are the gift. We breathe. Turning the palm to the ceiling, we reach so far forward and we find the dreams and we work with them. Up and over, we find peace, hopes, opportunities. Bring the forearm right into that thigh and lean on in. Find your side ankle, lean in and peel the body open, reach the left arm up. Gaze up and lean into that leg. Find your space, breathe. Breathe. Allow the hand to come down. We'll let the knee come down. Inhale, lift your arms high. Breathe in, reach up, and maybe goalpost the arms and maybe lift your heart. Breathe. Allow the left hand to come inside the right leg and inhale, lift up the right arm. Breathe. Place the right hand inside the right foot and peel the left arm open, using the knee and the shoulder as opposition. Breathe. On your exhale, place the hand down. The right hand finds the way to the outside and just sit gently back. Remember, gently taking care of this body. Drive the crown of the head forward and exhale, begin to lean in. Flex that right foot, please, and breathe. Bend at the knee and we'll turn our bodies upside down. Standing on the right foot, bend the knee and let the nose come closer to the knee as you lift the left leg. Use the fingertips to help you balance and lift the leg and see if you can keep the head upside down. Bend the knee and place the left foot to meet the right. We'll drop the bottom, lift the arms, chair pose. And as you find your chair pose, drop the bottom, look down and see if you can lift your toes. Breathe. Exhale, hands to heart center, sit down deeper. Just breathe. Inhale, lift on up, reach on up. And exhale, wash it away. Hands through heart center. We reach for those toes, bend the knees. We inhale, half lift. Place the hands down, step the feet back. Using those knees, let's come halfway down. Move forward and up. Exhale, place the chin on the mat. Inhale, let's lift up. And the hairline finds the mat. Inhale to lift on up. Come on through tabletop, push back, child's pose. Roll over the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. We breathe. That deep breath in, and that long breath out. Inhale, please lift up your left. Bend at the knee, quadricep stretch, and then stack the hip, open it. Inhale, lift the leg high behind you, level off your hips, and one time, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it high, and step it forward, we'll find warrior B. As the left foot comes forward, find your feet on a balance beam or tightrope. Heel to arch alignment, and notice it. Bend to the left knee so the knee is over that ankle. And notice that right foot, the toes are ahead of the heel. Open the arms and see if we can get the hips and the shoulders facing the same way. Bend into the knee and open the arms wide. Breathe. Reach way back and find all of the joy, the smiles, and bring them with you and push them way out into your future and know they're coming. And then find your way to settle right in here to the present. Gaze out over that left hand and know that you have enough. And smile. Be grateful. Yes. Turn those palms up, receive. Turn the palms down and then take the left hand and reach palm forward and way far forward and find those dreams and work with them. Peaceful warrior. Have peace in your heart and bring that arm right into that leg and then get serious. Lean in and open and expand your heart and know that it's all going to be okay. Reaching that arm forward, we breathe. Placing the hand down on the mat, reaching the arm down, letting the knee come down. Inhale, lift the arms, right hip over right knee, reach up, look up. A goalpost of the arms to open up that heart. We simply breathe. Right hand finds the mat, left arm finds its way up. Supported dragonfly twist. We breathe. Peel the left hand down inside the leg and let the shoulder and the knee connect. Opposition makes us stronger. Pull on it, push on it, reach up, open up. Place that hand down and that left hand comes to the outside and sit on back gently, calmly. Flex that left foot and lift the crown of your head and open the heart, lengthen the back, and then lean on in. Just simply breathe. Notice the expansion and breathe. Bend the knee. Place the left foot on the mat. Walk those fingertips forward and find yourself into that standing split, upside down. Nose and knee are trying to meet. Use your fingertips to support you and lift up that right leg. We'll breathe. We'll notice it. We wiggle, we wobble. And on the exhale, the right foot meets left. The inhale will lift the arms and we'll find our chair pose. And as we do, let's find a way to clasp the hands together and reach up. Bend at those knees, bottom behind you. Pull the tailbone underneath. Reach the arms behind you and clasp them behind your back. Roll through the shoulders, sit down, open the heart. Exhale, take a forward fold. Let those arms drift over your head. Breathe. Take a deep breath in and release those arms with the exhale. Inhale the half lift. And exhale, place the hands down, step your feet back. We're going to come directly to the knees. Push back, child's pose. Simply breathe. your body to your hands and knees. And inhale, reach the right arm forward, thumb up. And place the left foot back, flex the foot. See if there's an opportunity to lengthen your body. Try to keep the left crease underneath your left shoulder and keep the gaze with a neutral neck downward. Take a deep breath in and lengthen, and on your exhale, tuck your chin in, elbow towards knee. It can tap, it can touch, it can go past each other. Inhale, lengthen your body. Exhale, pull it all back together. Inhale, yes, remember, we've got to reach for those things we would like to do. And then exhale, as you pull it all together, know that that's how we start our day. We pull it back together. Inhale, reach it, stretch it long. It's right there. Reach for it. And then find your way to take some rest. And when you wake up, remember we've pulled it all back together. Reach and stretch, and let's make it a little awkward. Let's place the hand down and slip that left foot out to the side of the left hip. So we're out directly, we're finding the outside blade of that foot. We're supporting our body with those hands. We're driving the tailbone away from the head. Inhale, lift up your right arm straight out to the right. On your next inhale, lift that left leg. Round through the right arm like you're holding on to your best friend's shoulder. Lift that leg and wiggle, wobble. Notice it. You have to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice it. Get stronger, one breath at a time. Breathe. You have the support of so many. Breathe. And then when you're ready to let go, tuck it in, hand down, push it back. Child's pose. Breathe. Pull the body back to hands and knees. Notice it. Reach the left hand forward, thumb up as though you're shaking someone's hand, and that right leg goes back. The right wrist crease is under the right shoulder. You pulled the belly in and you're lengthening that body. Find it, that space, those dreams, find them. Yeah, and on your next exhale, pull it all together, tuck the chin in. Inhale, lengthen the body long and strong. And exhale, pull it all together. Inhale, lengthen that beautiful, incredible body. And exhale, pull it back together. Notice that with each day, you find it, you reach for it, and then you figure it out and pull it together. Inhale one more time, that long, long body, and hold on to it. Place the hand down, place that right foot way on out, directly out from that right hip. And inhale, lift up that left arm. Yeah, find your buddy's shoulder and hold on to it, round through that arm, and then inhale, lift that right leg. Lift it high. Separate the heel from the fingertips on the opposite side. Reach and stretch, tailbone to crown of head. Breathe, you have to breathe. Breathe in. It's awkward, breathe. We have a lot of awkward spaces. Just breathe in and breathe out. You'll find it right there with the breath. That's the magic. Breathe. On your next exhale, pull it all back in and find ease. Absorb it, let the hips fall into the heels, and simply breathe. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth and exhale, let go. Breathe. Find those hands, use them as support, roll over your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. We breathe. Inhale, please lift up your right leg. Take the right knee towards your right elbow, and then inhale, lift it high. Take your right knee towards the left elbow, and then place the foot down. Try to get the foot even with the hands in a straight line, and then let your bottom touch the mat and roll through a wide-legged split. Reach the arms high, and exhale, let the hands come to the floor. Please flex your feet. Reach forward, tuck your chin in. Maybe the elbows come down and relax down and in. Push the palms on the floor, reach up, nice tall body, and then see if you can hinge at the hips and reach in. Breathe. Tuck your chin in again and round your back. Inhale to lift on up. Allow the hands to come back to the top of the mat, and you'll notice that everything is lined up. Push down through your heels, and just notice if you can lift your bottom off the mat. It's not a have to. Maybe push the hands down and see if you can lift your heel off the mat. Yeah, breathe. Push down through your heels, lift your bottom, and see if there's an opportunity to lift your left hand up. Breathe. You can reach it further back and open if you choose. It's up to you. And then when you go through, place the hand down. Notice that you'll pull the body through and lift up the right leg. 3-limb down dog. We breathe. One time, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it high, and place the right leg back down. Inhale, please lift up your left leg. Left knee, left elbow. And inhale, lift it high, and left knee to the right elbow. Slip it through, and sit on down. Nice wide-legged straddle. Inhale to lift, and exhale to take that forward fold. Rounding through the back, breathe. Flex the feet if possible, and then inhale, lift up. Find a nice straight back and lean in. Try to hinge at the hips and just keep that beautiful heart lifted. On your exhale, tuck the chin in, roll through, let the head feel heavy. Breathe. Inhale, lift on up, and place those hands in line with that foot. Notice it, and see if you can lift your bottom off the mat. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you lift the heel off the mat. You place the hands down securely, you inhale, lift the bottom, and you decide maybe you can lift that right arm. We breathe, we reach, we stretch, maybe we open it up. Placing the hand back down on the mat, we pull the leg through, and inhale, lift the leg high, 3-limb down dog. Placing that leg down, dropping to the knees, pushing back, child's pose. Taking a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Roll over the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes, and bend the knees. Carry those feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, please half lift, and exhale, find a forward fold. Root to rise, lift it on up, and exhale those hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your right leg, and step into your right foot. Find your balance. Inhale, lift your left, and step the left foot behind you. We'll find warrior A. Your feet are on railroad tracks. Yeah, our hips and shoulders are facing forward. Inhale, lift the arms high. Warrior A, the pinkies reach, we bend into the knee and we reach up. We breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale to reach, and exhale, grounded airplane. Just drive the arms behind you, lift your heart. Open up your space. Breathe. Inhale, lift those arms high, and let's just see what happens. See if we can fly these airplanes. Step into the right foot, lift your left, flex the foot, level off your hips, palms face down, and lift your heart. Breathe. Step that foot back and find that warrior A. We breathe, reach. Exhale, step those feet together. Inhale, lift the right leg, and step it behind you, warrior A. Yes, make sure those feet remain on balance on your railroad tracks. And inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, drive those arms behind you. Lift your heart, ground your airplane. Inhale, lift the arms high, reach up. Stand into that left leg and see if we can fly the airplane and stand on the left leg. Flex the foot, level off the hips, and lift your heart. Just simply breathe. Step the foot back. Inhale, lift the arms high. We breathe in. Exhale, step it back together. Inhale, lift the left knee and externally rotate it into your tree pose. Maybe the toes are on the floor right next to the ankle. Maybe they're below the knee. Maybe you've decided that they are above the knee. Find them in a position that serves you, even if those toes find the mat. Just find a spot where you can find your balance. Yeah, we find it, we look for it, and we notice it. Inhale, see if those tree limbs can grow. Maybe they're wide. Maybe they're lengthened. But find a way to breathe and wiggle and wobble. The toe might touch. Readjust and try again. Just breathe. Yes, notice that the wind will blow now and then. Bring the hands to heart center, pull the knee forward, hands to hips, and see if you can stretch that leg out in front of you. Pull the knee high and place the foot down. Inhale, please, lift your right knee and externally rotate it. Find your tree pose in the fashion it serves you and breathe. Hands at heart center, hands on your hips, breathe. Maybe those tree limbs grow. You find it in a way that it works for you. You express yourself. You notice that when the wind blows, you have to readjust. Yes, we breathe in and we simply breathe out. Bringing those hands to heart center, stepping the foot down. Inhale, lift it high. And exhale, wash it away. Reach down towards those feet. Inhale, that half lift. Place your hands on the mat, step your feet back. Lower your body all the way to the mat and place that right ear on the mat. Inhale through center and place the left ear on the mat. Inhale through center and tuck the chin in. Place gently the right ear on the mat. Inhale through center, place the opposite ear on the mat. Come back through center, tuck the chin in. Place the hands on the mat and then bring the arms to that number 11. The elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Palms down, just gently reach the crown of your head forward and lift up. Only if you choose, you can take a gaze over the right shoulder and then a gaze over the left shoulder. Come back through center, tuck the chin in. Inhale to lift on up and come down to the mat. Stack your hands on top of each other and place that forehead on your hands. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Secure those hands next to your chest. Push back, child's pose. Simply breathe. Lift the body and slip the legs around in front of you and find a way into a forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms high, sit up as tall as you can. And exhale, find your way into a forward fold. Flexing those feet, hands can come to the legs, to the mat, to the opposite side of the feet. But notice a place where you can place the hands, where you can lean in, lift your heart, and try to hinge at the hips as you lay on down. Breathe. And inhale to begin to roll on open. You reach the arms high and bring those legs with it. We find our boat pose, that balancing pose. Maybe we allow the legs to be parallel and we lift the heart higher. We reach forward, maybe we lengthen and lift. We simply breathe. Pulling the knees back in, we notice it. We place the right leg straight and the left leg knee high. Bring the left hand behind you. Inhale, lift up your right arm and take that elbow inside or wrap it around. And find a way to sit up and flex that right foot and see if you can sit up tall. Take a deep breath in and lift, and on your exhale, do a little twist, look back. And inhale to lift on up, and an exhale to twist. The inhale to lift on up, and the exhale to twist. Inhale through center and take that counter twist onto the other side, bow down, and inhale to lift on up. Switch those feet. It'll be the right foot down, right knee up. Flex your left foot, left leg straight. Right hand behind you. Inhale, lift your arm high. And exhale, elbow inside or wrapped around. Inhale to lift the body nice and tall, and exhale to find your twist. An inhale to lift and sit up taller, and an exhale to find that gentle twist. An inhale to lift, and an exhale to twist. Inhale through center, and place the soles of the feet together and just hang on to those shins. Tuck your chin in and around through your back. Inhale to lift on up and look up. Lift your heart. One more time, tuck the chin in, round through your back. Sit up as tall as you can. Bring the feet back to the floor and move towards the top of your mat again. We're going to find a supported bridge, so you might want to find a blanket, a pillow, maybe a block, something that could work, a couple books. Place the soles of the feet down, the knees up, and sit up as tall as you can. And lean in. Lean in like you're listening to someone that you really love. Begin to reach your arms forward. Try your best to sit up tall, and then begin that roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Letting the back come down and finding the way, bringing that block or that pillow with you. The soles of the feet are down and the heels are close to your bottom. We have the knees about hip width apart. We inhale to lift our bottom and place that block at the lowest position, or a book or two or a pillow, right underneath that sacrum. We notice it, we breathe, and we allow it to be comfortable. Restorative. And notice it. If indeed you feel like just a little higher position might work for you, you're quite able to lift your hips and choose it if you'd like to be a little higher with your block, a little different kind of support. We're all different. Our space is different. We find that space, we open the hands, we relax. Notice if you really truly can let go. Breathe. Expand and contract your rib cage. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Simply notice. Breathe. Let go. Is it possible? Clench your teeth. Release your jaw. Find the muscles in your face and relax them. Breathe. Notice how you feel. Notice how you feel with an additional amount of support. Remember to ask for help when you need it. Ever so calmly, whatever prop you use, just slip it out from underneath you and let the bottom come down and let the knees touch. Separate the knees, and one time take that bridge pose unsupported. And just notice it. Notice how you can lengthen through the legs, from the shoulders to the knees. Maybe press the palms down and lift the hips higher. Notice it. And then exhale, let the hips come down and let the knees touch, and simply bring those legs up the wall. Hold on to those legs and just give them a little bit of support. Point and flex the toes. Flex your feet and just relax. Breathe. Remember that legs up the wall. It can be as easy while you're at home to place the feet on your couch. Remember, no shoes. And rest there. Rest there while you're watching your favorite show. Get the lower back to the floor and just make sure that the feet are resting. Yeah. Straighten those legs back up to the ceiling and just notice. And then remember that if you're watching your favorite show, make sure you go to the opposite side of the room and do it the opposite way, so you turn your head the other way. The legs up the wall will certainly improve your health. Each day, try to get your feet above your heart. Keep your legs up. Breathe. into your chest and give them a big hug. Tuck that chin in one more time. Find that constricted space and breathe into it. And place that head back down. Goal post your arms and separate the feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees tip on over to the left. And then you decide, maybe you take the left foot and hook it on top of the right. It's not a have to. And then lift up that left shoulder and kind of turn through and begin to relax. If that foot is too much, always know that you can unhook it. But simply take a deep breath in, open your mouth and exhale. Relax, just like that. Unhook your foot, please, if you have it hooked. Drop the foot back down and come back through center. Please find center. And then with your feet as wide as your mat, let them lean on over to the right. Find a way to open up your space and decide if you'd like to hook the foot again. If so, please do. And just notice, lift up your right shoulder and the left shoulder and roll through. And use that foot hooked onto the outside of that leg as a little gentle persuasion. Simply breathe. A deep breath in to open your mouth and exhale, let go. Soften around your edges. Unhook your foot and come on through center. Let the knees touch. And then let the soles of the feet find each other and gently let the knees splay. Place the hands down next to your hips and push down on the mat as you lift your bottom and very gently lay it back down so your lower back finds the mat and open the knees. Placing one hand on your heart and the other hand right on top of it. Remembering that as you hold your heart, there are many of us, me included, who care for you. We're here to help. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Finding our way into Shavasana. Please know there are so many ways to do it. Typically we place the right foot in the right corner and the left foot in the left corner. Maybe you find the knees bent and the lower back lengthening. And find a spot where you can find ease and notice it. One time, stretch the arms over your head, find your space, reach and stretch. And on the exhale, let those hands come right beside your hips, palms face up. Take a deep, deep, deep breath in. Open your mouth and exhale, let go. Breathe in. Fill up. Open your mouth and let it go. Simply breathe. Allow the body to rest. Wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers. Notice them. Acknowledge these hands and feet and be ever so grateful for them. Roll at the wrists and roll at the ankles, and then stretch that body long. Exhale, wrap those arms around the knees and give yourself that self-care, self-love. Remember, daily, find yourself to the position of rebirth simply by dropping the knees to the right or left and stacking up those hands and elbows and giving your head a place to rest like you're taking a nap. Remembering that there's always an opportunity to start again as long as we're given that next breath. Using those hands to find your body into a seated position, crossing those legs and bringing those hands to heart center. Tucking the chin in and bowing to the light within. It is always, always an honor. Thank you so very much for finding your way to practice today. The light and love in me humbly bows to the light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you for finding your way here today. Thank you for practicing. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Good night.